because I wanted this hair to look right. Like I wanted it so bad. I thought about this hair so long all summer. I talked about it with my friend. Like, I can't wait to make this wig. I got this cute outfit for it. Woo, and I messed up. So yeah. But let me show y'all. Hey y'all, it's Chandra and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing a tutorial on how I created this wig from some synthetic $16 hair, or $16.99 hair, $17, $20 at the most. Basically I paid for this weave and I created a wig. Now this tutorial is a little bit, I'm gonna call it my little special video. I'm gonna call it Blondie gone wrong, because this is not my first time making a wig. However, this is my first time trying to reconstruct a closure. Yes, I said it, reconstruct a closure, because as I was making this video, I got all the way to the end, did everything right. Then when it was time to pluck the part, I ripped it. I ripped my closure, y'all. So the other parts in this video is really just a trial and error of me trying to reconstruct a closure. So I wouldn't necessarily say learn from it, because I was real life trying to teach myself as I go, as I was going through the video. Like, I was trying a whole bunch of different stuff, and as you can see, it didn't work. Thank God for scarves and hats, because my closure look a hot mess. But the hair actually is cute. So this video, I'm trying to show y'all how I kind of like finessed it a little bit. So although I messed it up, I still made it look good. Although I think I made it look good enough for the occasion. But yes, so this hair is by Outre, and I also got 2 packs when I bought the hair. So I bought this hair about 3 months ago at the beauty supply, and when I find deals, I can't pass them up. I just can't, y'all. So the hair is originally $16.99, but I paid $20 for both packs because it was on sale 50% off, which I thought was a good deal. And I love packs of hair like this because it comes with everything you need. Like, all I needed was this pack and I made my wig. It comes with 4 bundles and it comes with a closure, which is what I ripped. And yeah, we came up with this. All I can say is for this video is you could pay attention to how I created the wig, because how I created the wig towards the beginning is really how I do for all of my wigs. This is like the 10th wig I made. I'm not, no, I wouldn't say a rookie, but this is not my first time making a wig. And I also want to put out there, I'm not a professional. I just do stuff the way it works for me, honestly. And I like to say I like to nig rig stuff, because it may not be the way that you professionally do it, but hey, it gets the job done for me. It works for me. So I'm just giving you tips and tricks on what I learned that works best for me and my hair texture. So please don't try to beat me up about it. Don't tell me what I did right or wrong. It's just I'm doing whatever works for me. So keep watching to see how I created this cute 613 blonde wig. And yeah, let me know what you think about it. And also,
okay, so right here I'm just trying to apply the mesh dome cap. I use a mesh dome cap instead of the thick black caps because I still like to insert bobby pins into my wig. I'm old school. I don't glue all my wigs down, so that way with the mesh one, the bobby pin to stick through easier. Now I am grabbing T-pins. Now I'm gonna tell you this right now, when you're making wigs, T-pins will become your best friend because you only got 2 hands, and these T-pins will really come in handy. Now that I pinned the closure all down the way I wanted it, I'm going to just pin up the weave. That way it's out the way so I can begin sewing down my closure. When I first began sewing, that first thread I stick directly through the elastic. Then after that, you kind of want to sew in a gliding rotation. You don't want to keep going through the elastic. You kind of want to glide through it sideways, because if you keep going through the elastic, it won't stretch. Just for that first insert, then after that, glide it, y'all. So I usually sew one side at a time. So as you can see on the video, I started on my left side and then ended it, tied it up, and then I started over again on the right side and just went around it, kept sewing until I met the part where I ended it on the left side. If that makes sense. So now that you got the closure attached, you just want to turn the head around to the back and just start sewing the regular track on the back like a regular sewing. You want to keep going left, right, right, left, all the way up until you reach the closure, and then you will start sewing, attaching the weave with the closure. I tried to show you the best way I could. And the same thing applies to the back track. You want to stick it through the net first and then start gliding it. Okay, so once you sew the whole wig down, you just want to take it off the head, turn it inside out, and cut out the netting that was underneath the closure. Now it's time to pluck the closure. So as you can see, I ripped my closure right there. It's like a split at the top. So what I ended up doing was my closure was on a little farther up than the rest of the weave, so I ended up just cutting it across the top. Not only did I rip the closure once, but I ripped it again when I kept continuing to try to pluck the part. So now I'm just going to try to reconstruct the part. What I did was I ended up just cutting the part completely in half to the point the wig started to look like a U part. I would have kept it as a U-part wig, but my real hair is not the same texture as this weave. The weave is too silky, plus the roots of the hair is like a brown color. My real hair is like jet black. So as you saw there, I went out and bought 2 different kinds of Swiss lace. So what I'm doing here was just trying to compare which ones I wanted to use, and I ended up using the 4x4 Swiss lace. Honestly, I don't know what I was trying to do with this part. My intentions was to use this spray, like the different colored hairspray, and spray the lace so it could be brownish like a part. But as you can see, it didn't work the way I thought it was going to work. So I had to add tracks. This is the part that gets a little tricky. When you do the tracks, you want to glue it on the opposite direction. So when you'll see. So now that the track is all glued down, I'm just going to try to flip it over and flat iron it so to stay flat to the side I really want it to be on. So once you add the tracks to both sides and try to flat iron both sides as flat as possible, it was still a lot of flyaways. So I ended up using spritz to try to hold them down.
Okay, so that was the scoop on how I made this synthetic 613 blonde wig. And as you can see too, I did not get a video of me originally trying on this wig. Initially trying on this wig because it was just a hot mess. The whole process, it was just the wig, the closure. The wig is cute. The closure is a hot mess. That's what I'm gonna tell you. And when after I did a couple things on the video, like use the spritz, tried the different techniques with the spritz and the hair color. When I tried it on, I even did more. I added more spritz. I did flat iron. I did a lot of stuff to this closure because I was trying my hardest. Like I was so determined to get this closure right. Because let me show y'all. Let me show y'all my closure for real. So I'm gonna take it off. Don't judge me, y'all. So look at this. It's a hot mess. When I tried this wig on, I tried to twist it from the side, tried to do like the little swoop method, all that. And it's just not, well, it look all right. No, it don't. It looks terrible. I'll take that back. It looks freaking terrible. And it's just too thick. And it's just, look at that. I feel like, personally, if I had to make the closure closer together, it would come out right. And it's super pointy at the side because my hair is not the flattest underneath. And I did that because I knew this wig. I knew I was finna finesse this wig anyway. So I didn't even try to make this foundation flat because I knew I was finna put a hat on or a scarf or whatever this is called over it. So, yeah. But if I was going to wear it like this, trust me, I would definitely make my underneath way flatter than what it is now. That's why it looks really bulky. The part is terrible. But the wig itself is not bad at all. Like when I made the wig, I actually like it. And I want to tell you this too. The length is actually, I think, true to length. Sometimes with these synthetic wigs, look, the closure all messed up. It's all gappy, but that's what we got the bad hair day caps and hats and scarves for. So the wig, I want to say, it's true to length. It's actually a 20-inch. It's pretty decent. Because sometimes when you buy synthetic hair, the length, it'll say 20 inches, but it'll look more like a 18 or 16. So you gotta be careful for that too. But this one is actually a decent length. And I like how it came with layers. You see how the front is a little shorter than the back? Because it does come with layered bundles. It starts off with a 14 and goes up to a 20. So this front right here is a 14-inch. Which is actually cute. So it turned out to actually be good, y'all. And what I'm going to say is, I would do it again. I would make another closure again. Because you know what they say, the more practice you do, the perfect it gets. And I've seen people on YouTube make closures like what I did. And it actually came out right. And I think what I was doing, I had the right idea. It's just that it was my first time. So I feel like if I keep doing it, it'll get better. And to be honest with you, if I learned how to do it the way that I tried to do it, it'll probably turn out better than the way the closure would look if I had to plucked it. You know what I'm saying? If I had to do it the right way. So I'm going to keep practicing, y'all. I'm going to get it right. And when I do master that, I'm going to definitely make a video on the right way to do it. Or my right way to do it. Okay? So, yeah. And again, thanks for watching, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel, of course, Chandra Scoop, because, you know, I'm going to be giving y'all the scoop on all the stuff that I feel like I should give y'all the scoop on. And yeah, and comment. Let me know how I did, y'all, because this is my first video. Let me know the quality. Give me any tips, ideas, tricks on how I could improve my future videos. And yes, thank you so much, y'all. I really appreciate you. And that was the scoop.